If you're living on retirement income, every monthly phone bill is a penalty you can't escape. Over the next 10 years, how much will you spend on phones? I'm talking about monthly bills, battery replacements, then buying new devices. That number could be $15,000 or more. Recent leaks suggest the Tesla Pi phone could cost just $199 with no monthly bill and be designed to last at least a decade. In this video, I'll show you 3 things: whether the money you'd save is real, how it could protect you from scam calls, and why this might be the last phone you'll ever have to buy. But first, this is critically important. Everything you hear today is based on leaks from industry sources. The Pi phone has not been officially announced yet. There is no official pre-order website. Don't send money to anyone. If someone tells you otherwise, it's a scam. I'm here to analyze the leaked information we've gathered, not to sell you anything. The real pain. What are you actually paying for? Let's talk about something nobody in the industry wants to mention. In 2015, flagship smartphones cost roughly $650. Today, $1,200, nearly double. But your monthly bill is still there. $70, $80, sometimes $100 a month. 10 years go by and you've paid over $12,000 for service. Add 3 phones during that time, you're looking at $15,000 to $18,000. And let me be clear about what you're not getting for that money. You're not getting a phone that lasts longer. The average smartphone is replaced every 2.5 years, not because it stops working, but because the battery dies, software updates slow it down, or the carrier tells you it's time to upgrade. That upgrade cycle isn't designed for your convenience. It's designed to keep you paying. Think about it this way. Your refrigerator from 1995 might still be running. Your car from 2010 probably still drives fine. But your phone from 2022 already feels outdated. That's not because technology is advancing faster. It's because the business model demands you stay on that treadmill. But here's the worst part. While you're paying more, you're actually less protected. Scam calls are more sophisticated than ever. AI voice cloning can now mimic your grandson's voice. Fake bank emails look identical to the real thing. And reports estimate Americans over 60 lose more than $3 billion annually to fraud. $3 billion! And most of it starts with a text or call on the phone they've been paying for monthly. Your carrier doesn't stop those calls. Your phone doesn't warn you. The system you're paying $1,000 a year for, it's not working for you. You're working for it. So the question isn't, should I buy a new phone? The real question is, why am I still paying for a system that doesn't protect me? $199 and no monthly bill. Is this real? Now, let's talk about that $199 number. According to leaks from inside Tesla's supply chain, this could be the target price for the Pi phone. I emphasize, could be. But if that happens, it won't be the cheapest phone on the market. It'll be the phone with the lowest cost of ownership. There's a big difference. Let me explain. Rumor has it the Pi phone will connect directly to Elon Musk's Starlink satellite network. No AT&T needed, no Verizon, no 2-year contract. It works like Starlink for your home. You pay once, and the service is included in the satellite infrastructure Elon Musk has already built. For Tesla, this isn't a phone business model. This is an ecosystem business model. They want you in the Tesla world as long as possible. Now, let's do the math. If you buy the Pi phone for $199 with no monthly bill, after 5 years, you've spent $199. If you buy an iPhone 17 for $1,199 and pay $75 per month, after 5 years, you've spent $5,699. That's a $5,500 difference. And if the Pi phone lasts 10 years like Tesla claims, you're saving over $10,000.
But here's the thing, this only works if the Pi phone actually lasts 10 years, and that's where the next part comes in.
XOS, you are not the product. Now, let's talk about what I think is the biggest change and why older adults should care more than anyone else. It's called XOS, X Operating System, built from scratch by Tesla's team, not based on Android, not based on iOS. Why does this matter? Because on Android and iOS, you are the product. Google and Apple make money from your data. Every time you click an ad, every time you search for something, those companies are selling information about you to advertisers. And those advertisers, some of them are scammers. According to Tesla's design philosophy, XOS is built without a data-selling business model, period. Why? Because Tesla doesn't make money from ads. They make money selling cars, batteries, and solar panels. Your phone is just part of that ecosystem. It's like how Apple controls both hardware and software, but without the business incentive to track you. But here's where it gets really powerful. XOS could come with Grok AI built directly into the system. Grok is the AI that Elon Musk built through xAI. And unlike Siri or Google Assistant, Grok is designed to do more than just answer questions. It could analyze threats in real time. Imagine this. A text message arrives. It says, "Grandpa, this is your grandson. I'm stuck in Mexico and need $2,000 right now. Please send via Zelle." Before you even have time to react, the system could flag the message as high risk based on known scam patterns and your personal communication history. The phone could interrupt you with a clear warning. This message shows multiple scam indicators, verified before responding. This isn't science fiction. Versions of this technology already exist in controlled enterprise cybersecurity environments, but now it could be adapted for consumer phones. And here's the best part. Grok learns from you. If you tell it, "My son never calls me grandpa, he always calls me dad," Grok could remember that. Next time any message says grandpa, it might know immediately that's not your son. It's designed to work like having a cybersecurity expert sitting next to you 24/7.
Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. What about iPhone? Apple says they have privacy too. And they do, to a point. But let me show you the difference. On iPhone 17, if you get a scam text, you can report it after you've already read it. The damage might already be done. You've seen the message, your brain is processing it, and scammers know that once you're emotionally engaged, you're more likely to respond. With Grok on the Pi phone, if it works as designed, the scam could be flagged before you even see it. It's the difference between a security guard who reviews the footage after the break-in versus one who stops the burglar at the door. Both are security, but one is designed to protect you in real time. And here's something Apple can't do. Their business model depends on the App Store. They make billions from apps, including apps that collect your data. Tesla's Pi phone doesn't have that conflict of interest. They make money from cars and energy, not from what you do on your phone. That changes everything about how the system could be designed. I know some of you are thinking, sounds complicated, but that's the thing. It's designed not to be complicated. You wouldn't have to do anything. Grok would work in the background, silently, only appearing when there's a problem. Just like the automatic braking system in a Tesla car. You don't think about it until it saves your life.
Designed for seniors, technology doesn't mean complex. Now, I want to talk about something most phone companies never say out loud. They don't design for older adults. They design for 25-year-olds working at tech companies. Small text, small buttons, menus hidden behind 3 levels of settings. According to insider sources, the Pi phone is designed with the opposite principle: clarity first, power second. The screen will have high contrast mode by default, not buried in settings, but right from the start. Large text, black on white background, no light gray gradients that you have to squint to see. But here's the part I think is smartest: real voice control. Not Siri-style, I don't understand your question. This is Grok AI with natural language processing. You can say, call my doctor and ask if they have time this afternoon, and it'll do it. Or read the email from the bank and tell me if it's legitimate. It'll read, analyze, and warn you if something's off. Why does this matter? Because many older adults have arthritis, shaky hands, declining vision, but your voice is still there. And if the phone can understand you, really understand you, then suddenly technology isn't a barrier anymore. It becomes a tool. Tesla knows this. They've done the same thing with their cars. Large screen, powerful voice control, no hundreds of buttons you have to learn. Just tell it what you want, and it happens. Here's the bottom line. Good technology doesn't mean complicated. It means invisible. You shouldn't have to think about how to use your phone. You should just use it. And that's exactly what the Pi phone is designed to do.
Camera, your second set of eyes. Now, let's talk about the camera. I don't care about megapixels or aperture. I care about what it does for your life. Rumor has it the Pi phone could feature a 108-megapixel camera with 10x optical zoom and AI stabilization. But here's why that matters for seniors. You could zoom in to small documents and read them. You could photograph medical bills and the AI might summarize it for you in plain language. You could photograph medication labels and it could read the dosage out loud. The stabilization is what I want to emphasize. If your hands shake, and many people over 60 have this condition, you know how hard it is to take a clear photo. But with AI stabilization, the camera could compensate for your hand movement in real time. It's designed to work like having a steady hand beside you. And here's a real-world scenario. You're at the grocery store. You're not sure which product is gluten-free. You photograph the label. If the system works as intended, Grok could read the ingredients and say, "This product contains wheat. You told me you avoid gluten. Would you like me to find an alternative?" That's not just a camera. That could be your second set of eyes. I want to pause here for a moment, not to hype this phone, but to make sure we're staying grounded. Everything I've described so far is based on leaks, patents, and industry speculation. None of this is confirmed, but the reason I'm covering it is because if even half of these features make it to the final product, it represents a significant shift in how phones could serve older adults. Now let's talk about durability. Battery and durability, a phone that doesn't force you to upgrade. Now we get to the part I think is most important. Durability. Because if the Pi phone doesn't last 10 years, everything I just said doesn't matter. So the question is, how can Tesla claim that a phone can last a decade? The answer lies in the battery. In most phones, the battery is the first thing to die. After 2 years, it holds 80% capacity. After 3 years, 60%. After 4 years, you're charging twice a day. That's why most people replace their phone, not because it's broken, but because the battery can't keep up anymore. But Tesla doesn't use standard lithium-ion batteries. According to rumors from battery supply chains, the Pi phone could use aluminum-ion battery technology or even first-generation solid-state batteries, the same chemistry Tesla is developing for the next-generation Tesla Roadster. These battery chemistries are designed to degrade more slowly than lithium-ion. If real-world results match lab tests, after 10 years, they could still hold 90% of original capacity. And here's the smart part. According to patent leaks, the Pi phone could have solar charging technology embedded under the display. No, this doesn't mean you'll never have to charge it, but it does mean if you leave the phone near a window during breakfast, it could harvest enough energy to sustain a few more hours. It's not primary charging, it's maintenance, like how solar cells on satellites keep them running in space.
And then there's the build. Most phones are made from glass and standard aluminum. The Pi phone, according to rumors, could use aerospace-grade aluminum alloy, following the same design philosophy SpaceX uses for Falcon 9 rockets: lightweight, tough, and chosen for durability and everyday impact resistance. Many people might feel less dependent on bulky cases or screen protectors. The phone itself would be built to last. Here's the design philosophy. Tesla doesn't want you to buy a new phone every 2 years. They want you to buy once and forget about it, like how people buy a Rolex watch and pass it down to their children. A phone shouldn't be something you worry about. It should just work.
The real risks, what you need to know before getting excited. Now, I've spent 18 minutes talking about all the great things the Pi phone could have, but this is the moment for me to be honest with you about the risks. And I want to break these down clearly because understanding what could go wrong is just as important as understanding what could go right. Risk number 1, app ecosystem. XOS is not Android. It's not iOS. That means it won't have 2 million apps, at least not right away. You'll likely have the basic apps: email, messaging, web browser, maps. But if you have a specific banking app you love, it might not be there, at least not in the first year. Tesla has suggested they'll work with developers to bring apps to the platform, but that takes time. So if you're someone who depends heavily on apps, the Pi phone might not be for you right out of the gate. Risk number 2, first-generation issues. Every first product has problems. The first iPhone didn't have an app store. The first Tesla Model S had door handle issues. That's normal. So if you buy the Pi phone when it launches, you're buying into a first-generation product. There will be software updates, there will be bugs, there will be things that don't work perfectly right away. Risk number 3, support and repair. Tesla doesn't have stores on every corner like Apple. If your Pi phone has a problem, you might have to mail it in or drive to a Tesla service center. That's not as convenient as walking into an Apple store. Risk number 4, timeline. I've said could and rumor has it more than 50 times in this video. That's because the Pi phone might not launch in 2025. It could be 2026 or 2027. Elon Musk is famous for delays. The Cybertruck was announced in 2019 and didn't deliver until 2023. So if you're waiting for the Pi phone, be prepared to wait.
Who should care? So after all that, the question is, who should care about the Pi phone? I think there are 3 groups of people. Group 1, you care about money. If you're paying $70 to $100 per month for your phone and you can't keep doing that, the Pi phone could be a game changer. $199 once, no monthly bill. And if it lasts 10 years, you're saving over $10,000. That's real money. Group 2, you're afraid of scams. If you or someone you love has ever been scammed over the phone, you know that feeling. The shame, the anger, the helplessness. The Pi phone with Grok AI might not be perfect, but it's the first layer of protection designed specifically to protect older adults. That's a big deal. Group 3, you want something that lasts. You're tired of having to buy a new phone every 2 years. You want something you can trust, something that doesn't force you to upgrade, something that just works. If you're not in those 3 groups, then the Pi phone might not be for you, and that's okay. But if you're in one of those groups, especially if you're in all 3, then this is a product worth watching.
So there you have it, the Tesla Pi phone. $199, no monthly bill, designed to last 10 years with AI that could protect you from scams. Sounds like science fiction, but if this approach holds true in real-world use, it could represent a genuine shift in how we think about phones. But here's what I want you to take away from this video. Whether this phone launches or not, the fact that people want something like this tells us where technology needs to go next. Lower costs, better protection, longer lifespan. That demand isn't going away. And remember, nothing is official yet. If someone tries to sell you a Pi phone right now, it's a scam. Don't send money, don't click links. Wait for official announcement from Tesla. Now, I want to hear from you. Of the 3 benefits I talked about, saving money, protection from scams, and 10-year durability, which one matters most to you? Leave a comment and let me know. Are you a believer? You think the Pi phone could change the game? Or are you a realist? You'll wait and see. If you want to know when the Pi phone actually launches, subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell. I'll be the first to tell you when there's official information. And if you're worried about avoiding fake websites and scams while waiting, I'm posting a video next week about how to spot fake Tesla websites and protect yourself. That video will have a checklist you can print out and keep next to your computer. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay smart, and I'll see you in the next video.